morning, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to all you folks out there who are faithful watchers here of the Inside Scoop. Before we even get into our show today, Joe, I have to mention something. My thoughts and our prayers are out with all those folks in New Orleans with this tragic truck incident on Bourbon Street. Our thoughts, I've heard the rumors, Joe, 15 people have passed now, and there's over 35, 40 people are in the hospital. Our thoughts and prayers are with the folks of New Orleans and Bourbon Street area during this troubled time. Well, like I said, we haven't been on since last year. We also had our Christmas and New Year's. So welcome to 2025 here in the Inside Scoop. I do intend to be on for the whole year. Hopefully everything goes good. I know Joe's ready with his lists. We have a long list. We haven't been around for a few weeks. I have a little bit of Inside Scoop information for us I'll bring up later. So I got my own cheaters here so I can see something. Joe, I guess the best way to start this show is with our usual genre. Let's go into our long list of birthdays.
First is Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. John Moxley from AEW.
December 7th, 39.
December 7th, wow. Same day as the bombing of Pearl Harbor. How old is John?
39.
Wow, he's in great shape. He's current AEW champion.
Next is Luke Harper.
The late Lou Harper.
Brody Lee.
Yes. And for those folks I mentioned every show, it was mentioned on my good friend Vic Salagosta's website, WrestlingForum.com. Excellent website to look into.
December 16th. Rey Mysterio's Jr.
Yes.
I'll mention senior later.
Yes. Rey Mysterio. How old is Rey?
His birthday was December 11th. He's the big 5-0.
Oh, he's 50. Wow. Yeah. God bless you, Rey. Big 5-0 and still wrestling regularly.
Next is the Ultimo Dragon.
Yes.
No, that's not Daniel Bryan.
Yes, I know that. I know what Ultimo Dragon is.
December 12th, 58.
It's my age.
I don't have any glass breaking for this one. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
December 18th.
What?
60. You gonna put some CYs down now?
That's the bottom line.
Because Stone Cold Joe said so.
Okay.
I wouldn't use that line a lot.
I get it.
Okay, next is Kendall Windham.
Kendall Windham. Yes.
December.
Barry Windham's younger brother. Happens to be the man who's very, very good friends with Mark Calloway. A lot of people don't know that. Barry Windham was Mark's roommate at Texas A&M. Basically helped train Kendall Windham.
December 15th, 57.
Wow, can't believe he's only a year younger than me.
Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah, I have a late Mean Gene.
December 19th.
Yep.
Eugene.
I can't think of his first name. Dinsmore's his last name.
I can't remember it either.
Barry? No. Nick Dinsmore. Sorry. I'm getting older, folks, so my memory's gotten almost shot.
December 17th, 49.
Well, he's only 49. I know he's pretty much retired from wrestling. He doesn't really do much anymore in wrestling. Makes appearances here and there. I see it on, again, Wrestling Forum. I've seen some information about him, but not recently.
Psycho Sid.
I have a late Psycho Sid.
Recently passed. Psycho Sid. December 16th.
I can't remember his real last name.
Eudy. E-U-D-Y.
Yep.
Next is Alpha Academy's Otis.
Otis, yes.
Otis. December 21st, 33.
Still a good worker for 33. Big guy, has his own style. I like Otis.
WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus.
Stratisfaction guaranteed, like, whoa.
December 18th.
I used to say it every time she came on, so.
December 18th, 49.
Can't believe Trisha's 49. She looks phenomenal for 49.
The OC's Luke Gallows. Yeah, the OC's
Yes,
Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows.
December 22nd, 41.
Festus himself.
Yep.
Hello, 41?
Yep.
Yep, looks good.
Oh, yeah. When you asbestos, watch out when the bell rings.
Yes. Yep.
Just say last year's WWE Hall of Fame, the great
Inductee.
Muda.
Muda, yes. One of the greatest Japanese wrestlers of all time, Muda.
December 23rd, 62.
Yes, I know. He's one of his last match was against, by request too, of Shinsuke Nakamura. It was one of his last matches, and by Muda's respect to Shinsuke. I happen to have my Strong Style sweatshirt on tonight. Like him in.
Carlito's brother.
Yes.
Primo.
Primo.
December 21st, 42.
That was also mentioned on Wrestling Forum.
Del Wilkes, otherwise known as the Patriot.
Yeah, met him in Brockton.
I saw him over at McCoy Stadium a few years ago. December 21st. Rusev.
It's Rusev Day.
He shares a birthday with a cousin of mine on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, yes.
December 25th, 39.
Whose cousin?
My cousin Naomi.
Oh. 39. Rusev's 39?
Yep.
As big as he is?
Yep.
Wow.
Goldberg.
Mr. Bill Goldberg.
December 27th, 58.
I say that because there's also a man by the name of Sheldon Goldberg out there who's a great wrestling historian, one of the men I respect utmost in New England here.
China.
Johnny Laura.
December 27th.
Again, mentioned on Wrestling Forum. I keep bringing that up because Nick, there's a picture, I think, of China with Vic Salagasso as Vic Vicious on WrestlingForum.com. Sorry, folks, you guys are hearing my phone beeping here. There's a reason behind it, as I'll explain later. While my phone's even on.
One half of the Smoking Guns. Bart Gunn.
Bart, okay.
December 27th, 59.
59. Wasn't it Bart who won the boxing thing there?
Oh yeah, he got to the finals, but then he lost
Lost the Butterbean.
1/3 of Demolition.
I've met both.
Well, one pass, so that's why I said 1/3 of it. Demolition.
1/3. One hasn't passed.
Crush was the other one.
Oh, Crush, yes. Okay,
So I said 1/3. This is one of the originals.
Yes.
Axe.
Bill Eadie, I've met in person.
December 27th, 77.
For those who like to go to local wrestling shows, he was at House of Bricks wrestling show. We've had this show. Mike Baker had him on. He had in a baseball field. We used to do venues at in New Bedford. I met Axe and Smash. There was a story behind the story, the inside scoop, as you might want to say, okay? They were supposed to prepare for a local wrestling contingent, and they canceled on the 11th hour. Mike heard about that and contacted their agent and says, well, while they're in the area, have them come on down. 222 people at Bricks venue because they were there. Axe and Smash. Barry Darsow recently had a birthday, too. I think if you look back in the listings. Very, very nice man, Barry Darsow. Bill Eadie acted like he didn't want to be there. He just seemed kind of like grumpy to me. Sorry. That was
Sheamus' former tag partner from the bar, Cesaro.
What's his name? His real name?
Something Castigliano.
Castigliano.
Totally or something like that.
Yeah.
December 27th, 44.
He's in phenomenal shape for his age.
Midian/Phineas Godwin.
Yes.
December 26th, 56.
Who else is he famous for? Paige's dad is, I believe, isn't he? Paige's uncle? Paige, one of the people who trained Paige. Phineas O. Godwin, and I think his real name is Knight. And he wasn't portrayed right in the movie, but that's another story.
LWO's Zelina Vega.
Yes.
December.
She's married too. You should know this.
Alistair Black,
Yes.
who's going by something else Black now.
Alistair Black's how we know him in WWE.
December 27th, 34. The next one is the oldest one on the list, as far as I know. The Mouth of the South Heart.
Who I've
Jimmy
met.
Hart.
If you went to in WWE in Bridgewater, Mass. I think it was yesterday, or the year before. Jimmy Hart was there.
His birthday
Jimmy Hart.
was New Year's.
Again, you have to go on Wrestling Forum because he was there with Jimmy Hart as a picture with Vic Solagosta, Vic Vicious. Very, very nice man. Extremely nice man in person.
He turned 81.
Looked really good for 81 too.
The Mounties tag partner from the Quebecers.
Yes.
Pierre.
PTO himself, right? A PLO? PLO? Is that what he looked like?
No, he used to go under the name of Pierre with a Lafitte.
Yeah, and he's wrestling now. He's a champion, I think, in TNA. He was on ROH for a while, but now he's on TNA. I think he was recently a champion, some kind of a champion down there.
December 30th, 57.
December 30th.
Also in a match.
Same day as my mom. My mom's birthday would have been December 30th if she was still with us. And it's also, to start off, a death notice. My sister-in-law died on December 30th, 2016.
Well, I wasn't done with the birthdays yet. We gotta mention a former host's birthday.
Oh, yes.
Steve's birthday was December 29th.
December 29th.
He turned 48.
Steve's 48. I've just rumors spreading he's still eating his birthday cake. It was a 3-layer and he bought it himself. He's still eating it as we speak.
Yeah, I think he ate our Christmas dinner too. We didn't get any Christmas dinner because he came over to the house. and I think he ate our house to home.
I used to tell the really bad joke, and this is a bad joke, folks. Now admit it, it's kind of mean. It's a mean joke, so if any kids out there, and if you're offended by this, I'm sorry. Ever hear of Dasher and Dancer? Prancer and Vixen? Comet and Cupid and Donald Blitzen? What does that mean to you?
Santa Claus.
No,
Christmas.
6 months of good eating. We got a shotgun. We're outside together. No Rudolph to take off. That one's for our director. I tell one bad joke every show. He's in there shaking his head. Is that it for your list?
Yep.
Good. That's the death of our list.
That's what lasts for the last several weeks.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since we've been here, so it's been 3 weeks now, I think, because of the holidays.
Yeah.
It just worked out. As I've told you folks several times, we tape on a Wednesday, and of course our holidays have been on Wednesday, so the director wasn't working. He entitled us some time off and spent time with his family and our families and everyone out there. Well, let's get on to the negative news. Remember, I mentioned to you earlier.
Yeah.
If you have a list that person last, please.
Okay. First is what I mentioned earlier, Rey Mysterio Sr.
Rey Mysterio Sr., yes.
Rey's uncle. Is it?
Rey Mysterio Sr., yes.
Isn't he Rey's uncle?
I think that was his father. I think that was Rey Mysterio's father. He might be wrong. It might be corrected there, but I mean, it was Rey Mysterio Sr. I know passed away.
Yeah.
Again, on Wrestling Forum, it was he mentioned there.
Baseball legend Ricky Henderson.
Yes, that shocked me a little bit. Ricky Henderson wasn't that old. Great athlete. What a runner. What a batter. What a hitter.
He played for different teams, and he also played for the Red Sox too.
Ricky Henderson.
Yeah.
He played for what? Was it one season or half season until we traded him? Or wasn't he long?
Not sure. Next is.
How old was Ricky? Do you know?
I don't remember.
Okay. He wasn't that old. I think he was like 69 or 70. He wasn't that old.
Next is sportscaster Greg Gumbel.
Yes, that shocked me too.
His brother was one of the hosts of the Today Show.
Brian Gumbel. Well, Greg Gumbel was phenomenal sports announcer. One of the best. They did a lot of the football games were announcing that was saying rest in peace for Greg Gumbel.
Actress Olivia Hussey.
Olivia Hussey was in.
She did Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
And she also did the TV movie miniseries Jesus of Nazareth, where she played Jesus' mother Mary.
Okay.
That's how I know her. I'll skip the next one. Last, before we get to the...
That was 2 actually more.
Alice and Barney Miller star, Linda Lavin.
Yes. That kind of
Alice herself.
Too. Yes.
She did the first season of Barney Miller.
Yes, she did.
She always screamed into her purse.
She was a detective on Barney Miller.
And now you want to mention that?
Well, we'll mention the other one first. I just mentioned to you earlier. We just found this out today. Wayne Osmond, the oldest of the Osmond brothers, passed away at 73. And the last person we're going to mention, and I usually joke about this, but I won't joke. And I asked Joe to let me say this. Our ex-president, James Earl Carter, 100-year-old man, passed away on the same day as Stephen's birthday, the 29th. Now, I've done this show for about 6 years. We've had people who've been on this show, John, Jake, who've passed away, and I didn't do this, and I don't think Steve's done this, but I'm going to do this out of respect for a man who did so much worldwide for peace, helping people bring, just simple restrooms, bathrooms, Habitat. Did a lot for Habitat for Humanity all his life after he became president and afterwards. Dedicated a lot to helping people. May he be Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter to me right now, political-wise. I'd like to dedicate 30 seconds of our show to ex-president James Earl Carter. I believe he's our 37th president. And I'm going to have a 30-second moment of silence for him. This is to you, President Carter. God bless you, President James Earl Carter, 100-year-old man, the longest living president. Well, I'm getting older myself, folks, so I had to put my cheetahs on. The reason being, we call this show the Inside Scoop for something, for a reason. I got a little information here that maybe they don't want me to share with you folks, but I'm going to share this with our fans out there. I know you folks, because I do it every year myself when we watch the Royal Rumble. It's one of the reasons why I love the Royal Rumble of all the pay-per-views, the best. For the who's going to be next, well, through my inside scoops and some of my wrestling websites I belong to, this is unofficial. It has the headliner from, it's the Men's Royal Rumble lineup. Yes, I do have the lineup. I can't say it's official. I can't say it's real. It might be fake. I don't know. But I'm going to read off what I have here. Okay? I'll do this quickly as I can, because there's 31 people. The first person out, the Royal Rumble this year, Randy Orton, the Apex Predator. Who'd be the best person to bring out second? Kevin Owens. It just kicked me off it.
Just a little while ago, I saw the one for the women's on my Facebook.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. Hey, man, I'm trying to get to my page again. It just literally kicked me off of it. Kevin Owens. Third person out will be Sami Zayn. Interesting. Kevin Owens. Now, will Kevin go after Sami? Will Sami go after Kevin? Or will they both go after Randy? Who knows? Fourth person out is going to be Andrade. The fifth person out will be AJ Styles. Sixth person, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Interesting. The seventh person, Rey Mysterio. kind of keeping these little like feuds and clashes together so they can go after each other. The 8th person out there is going to be Whoop. That's it. Whoop that Trick. Trick Williams, the NXT champion. Interesting person to put out and be into the Rumble. 9th person out will be Ludwig Kaiser from Imperium. 10th person out, Jacob Fatu, the Bloodline. He could definitely make some noise at number 10. If there's anybody left in the ring, he might go in and clear that ring out. That's how much. But will he? 11th person out is Braun Strowman. That could be interesting. Braun Strowman going heading up with Jacob Fatu. Very interesting. 12th person out will be The Miz if he even gets in the ring. You might know with those people already in there. 13th person is going to be Kofi Kingston. 14 is going to be Karrion Kross. Interesting. You're going to have The Miz in there, maybe possibly with Karrion Kross. 15th person will be John Cena.
Starting his the final trip.
His final Royal Rumble. 16th person is going to be Braun Breaker. Again, interesting lineup if this is the way it's going to be. 17th person is going to be Chad Gable. 18th is going to be Sheamus. 19th will be Logan Paul. 20th, Finn Balor. 21st, LA Knight. Yeah. 22nd, Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, keeping the feuds kind of close to each other if they're doing it this way. Number 23 is going to be a local boy, Christian Casanova, a.k.a. Carmelo Hayes. 24th will be Jey Uso. Can I get a yeet? All right. 25th will be Santos Escobar. 26th, Drew McIntyre. 27th, Jimmy Uso. 28th, Damian Priest. That's a good draw. 29th, Solo Sikoa. His taped thumb. I like the guy. Just poke you in the throat with taped thumb. Boring. And 30th will be Roman Reigns. And the special entrant, number 31, who do you think it will be? The Rock is going to be the 31st person. The boss is going to come out. This is what I'm reading. Like I said, I don't know if this is true or fake. I have no idea. And it's saying the runner-up of this in the Royal Rumble this year is going to be The Rock. Who do you think wins? Because I didn't tell you this.
I think I saw that list before.
Huh?
I think it said the guy that's starting his road to the end.
Yeah, John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena.
Because it makes a little bit of sense. And I'll explain why. I'm going to explain why they may have John Cena win this thing. John Cena is ready to retire. He has his last match there, the Royal Rumble, right? Then he has his match at WrestleMania.
He also got the Extreme Rules Elimination Chamber too.
He's going to have his last match, I think, at WrestleMania. That's where usually the Royal Rumble winner wrestles at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
Here's my theory. Not Austin either. John Cena wins his 17th world title. Passes Ric Flair. Goes by himself. 17-time world champion. Retires. He'll retire the title. That'll help set up a tournament for SummerSlam to get a new champion. I mean, again, it'd be interesting.
Yeah, but which title would he choose, though?
I don't know. he gets his 17th world title and he retires a world champion.
He's gonna choose Cody or Gunther.
Don't know if those two are even champions. Then we don't know. I don't know who the champions are going to be.
You just sounded like was it the Brain? So I don't know. Then all of a sudden
I don't know.
Gorilla makes fun of saying, I don't know. I don't know.
So what do you think? What do you think of that listing? What do you think? I think there's going to be some interesting things that will be happening. Now, I have not seen the one, if I could find it. If you have it, Phil, on Facebook, shoot it to me. You have me on Facebook, okay? And I'll read it next show. The Girls Royal Rumble. I don't know what the lineup will be. I don't know if you've seen it. You said you saw it on Facebook.
Yeah, I saw who they're predicting the winner will be.
Oh, they're predicting the winner. Okay, but I had that's the actual list.
Well, they had the actual list too, like you were there. But they showed who they're thinking the winner will be.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is what's on paper, but I don't know if they're going to go strictly by this script.
Yeah.
I say that because I don't want to commit myself to anything, but that's the inside scoop of what we got from going on some of these wrestling sites. I know it's kind of interesting. I don't know if you folks totally change subject for a second for about 60 seconds or so, watched some of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was on TV yesterday, actually, when we're taping. This was on New Year's Day, who've gone to the Hall of Fame this year for rock and roll. I mean, some names I can mention out there: Cher, Dave Matthews Band, Ozzy Osbourne, Peter Frampton, Kool and the Gang, drawing a blank. Dionne Warwick, well-deserved people. She'd have been a long time ago. There was an old rock band, an old rap band. I don't remember the name of them. I'm sorry. I don't know even know if our director had saw that. People are all young. It's probably at the TV right now seeing who was in there. I watched the whole show. It was like 3 hours long. It was great. Excellent. Great music back and forth. Ozzy, of course, was mouthing, but he couldn't sing. Anyway, I'd like to thank AACS for having us. Our director for directing us, Joey, for your list, your input. Again, rest in peace, President Carter. God bless you. Bless you all in New Orleans.